Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act.
Yeah.
And so FISA was set to pass last night. Donald Trump came out for it yesterday. All of the Democrats, except for 4, and I don't know which 4 they are, but I imagine we would recognize them.
I know Gottheimer's one of them. I would imagine Golden, usual suspects.
Yep. We're going to vote for it. However, about 20 Republicans deserted. And here's the interesting thing. It was being reported that the Congressional Black Caucus was going to support this. Gregory Meeks,
this overlay will need to be
who's one of the CBC leaders, is about as corporatist and a conservative as you could imagine. And he's from Queens. But this is, this is part of the problem. But there was a lot of reporting by the Lever, the American Prospect, and Drop Site, who did great.
We had Daniel Boguslaw on Wednesday to talk about his reporting on the CBC on that, and how Meeks is not the whip, and he doesn't lead the Congressional Black Caucus, but he is the leader of their political action committee. So he is across fundraising for the Congressional Black Caucus, and Jim Himes, who is really close, he's on, I think, the ranking member of the House Intelligence Committee. He was also pushing for this. And over the objections of a judge that had been reviewing Section 702 and had recommended changes, those were Democrats that were at the very least trying to push it through, even without the recommended changes from this judge. And just to clarify, because yes, it was Golden and Gottheimer, I remembered correctly, but it was also Mary Gluesenkamp Perez, straight off the set of the knockoff 500 Days of Summer movie, and Tom Swazi of New York and Long Island representing there.
We should say, I don't know if this came up in your conversations with Boguslaw, but the CBC over the years has taken, and I didn't know who he was, one of the wealthiest Black individuals.
An Ehrenberg Bass fan for a long time, as you know. So
he was telling me the CBC supports essentially a weaker estate tax. And it's that he wanted to pass.
And we could thank Jim Moore, but he's in his mid-80s and still running for re-election. Put South Carolina.